Comedy often stems from exaggeration, but there are some products that are so ridiculous that I don't even need to exaggerate them to make them funny. So I've decided to create some advertisements for some real products, talking about their real selling points with as much honesty as I could. We here at Apple know that you love your current iPhone 6s, so today we're introducing the all-new iPhone 6s without a headphone jack. Everything that you love about your current iPhone, now with the added bonus of having to buy a Bluetooth adapter for it. This hardware is such a ripoff that you'll forget all about the fact that we changed the shape of your charger just to force you to buy a new one. The only other difference between this one and your beloved current phone is the slight increase in price, because otherwise, how would you know that it's a better product? Be sure to pre-order yours today, because you know that even with this lack of innovation, it'll still sell out on day one. Do you hear that obnoxious music in the background? Of course you don't, because this isn't an ad for premium, it's an ad for the unsustainable business model that is Spotify's standard service. This music streaming service produces such little ad revenue that they might as well advertise to you their own streaming service because it's a better investment than third-party advertising. They pay out such low royalties that you might as well be stealing from your favorite artists. If you thought that Napster was bad for the music industry, just wait until you try out the CSGO lotto of streaming services. Spotify. It's like a buy donation bake sale for art that's worth millions. Hi, I'm the white guy that Nintendo got to do their PR so you couldn't make fun of their accents. We have a new Pokemon game for you this year, and it's just as different as the one before and the one before that. It's so equally different, in fact, that IGN has already written their article summarizing this reveal event. As you may have guessed, we have some new Pokemon for you in some new regions with some new gyms and a new team for you to defeat along the way. And even though we created the same exact game since 1996, you still own at least 6 of them and are thinking about buying this one because the cycle of nostalgia never stops. I'll see you in hell! I'll be hanging out with Michael Jackson and the guy who created EA Sports. Hello. Have you ever wanted a future? Well, you're smart enough to know that you're not quite as smart as your mom thinks you are, which means that you're smart enough to know that you have to go to college. And since you're smart enough to get into college, but not smart enough to know that you're never going to make any money with an art degree, you're in that sweet spot to be the perfect candidate for a student loan. What is a student loan, you might ask? Well, a student loan is kind of like going to prison forever for being poor. And while the government doesn't trust you to have a beer yet, it does trust you to indebt yourself for many, many years to them. With interest, of course. So sign right here for the best 4 years of your life, because it's all downhill from there. Guys, thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. If you liked it, then hit that share button to share it with your friends, because they'll probably like it too. And hit that like button if you enjoyed this and want to see more of it. I'd love to make more in the series if you guys do like it. I had a lot of fun with this one, and I think that it actually turned out to be really funny. So, thank you for watching again, and I will see you next week.